If you are a man over 50 and your body stopped giving you that strong morning signal, do not ignore it. Because this is not just about performance, it is not just about age, and it is not something you should simply laugh off and say, well, I guess I'm getting older. For many men, that quiet change in the morning is one of the first signs that blood flow may not be working the way it used to. And here is the part most men never hear. The problem usually does not begin in the bedroom. It begins much earlier, in your circulation, in your daily habits, in your arteries, in the way your body moves blood, oxygen and nutrients after 50. And if you understand this early, you may be able to support your body before the problem becomes bigger, more frustrating, and more difficult to reverse. So stay with me, because in this video, I'm going to show you the morning sign most men ignore, why it may be connected to weak blood flow, and what you can start doing today to support your circulation naturally. And before we go deeper, check the pinned comment below this video. I left a simple natural support option there for men over 50 who want to support healthy blood flow, energy, and daily performance. Now let's talk about what your body may be trying to tell you. Problem awareness, 0.55. Most men do not wake up one day with a major problem. It usually starts quietly. First, you feel a little more tired in the morning. Then you notice your energy is not as strong as it used to be. Then your legs may feel heavier. Your body feels slower. Your confidence starts changing. You may still look okay on the outside, but inside, something feels different. And then one morning, you realize that the strong morning response you used to have is no longer there. Maybe it happens once and you ignore it. Then it happens again. Then it becomes normal. And because most men do not want to talk about this, they keep it to themselves. They say nothing to their wife. They say nothing to their doctor. They say nothing to their friends. They just carry that silent question in their mind. Is this normal? Is this just age? Is something wrong with me? Nay, and this is where many men make the biggest mistake. They think the problem is only sexual, but many times the body is giving a circulation signal. Because for your body to respond in the morning, blood has to move properly. The vessels have to relax. The heart has to pump efficiently. The arteries have to allow flow. And the body has to produce and use nitric oxide, oxygen and nutrients in a healthy way. When this system slows down, the morning signal can become weaker. That is why ignoring it is not smart. Not because you should panic, but because your body may be giving you an early warning. Reframe 210. Now listen carefully. This video is not here to scare you. It is here to help you understand something most men only learn too late. A weaker morning response does not automatically mean something terrible is happening. Stress can affect it. Poor sleep can affect it. Alcohol can affect it. Weight gain can affect it. Low activity can affect it. Certain medications can affect it. Hormonal changes can affect it. And yes, blood flow can affect it too. But the important point is this. After 50, your body does not forgive neglect the same way it did when you were 25. When you were younger, you could sleep badly, eat badly, sit all day, drink too much, and still wake up feeling strong. But after 50, your body starts asking for payment. Every habit starts showing up. The late-night meals, the lack of movement, the sugar, the processed foods, the stress, the sitting, the weak circulation. And the first place many men notice it is not in their arms, not in their chest, not in their legs, but in the morning. That is why this sign matters. It is not about shame. It is about information. Your body is speaking. The question is whether you are listening. CTA 1, soft. CTA 3, 15. And by the way, if you are over 50 and you want a simple way to support healthy blood flow naturally, I placed a link in the pinned comment below. It is not a magic pill. It is not a replacement for a doctor. But it may help men who are serious about supporting circulation, energy, and performance from the inside. Open it after this video and see if it makes sense for you. Now let's continue, because this next part is where most men get it wrong. The mistake. 340. The biggest mistake men make when this morning sign disappears is that they focus only on the final symptom. They search for quick fixes. They look for stronger stimulation. They blame their partner. They blame age. They think the solution is only in the bedroom. But the real question is, what is happening in the bloodstream? Because blood flow is not something that turns on only at night or in intimate moments. Blood flow is happening all day. When you wake up, when you walk, when you climb stairs, when you eat, when you sit for hours, when you sleep, when you feel stress, when your blood sugar rises, when your arteries are under pressure. So if your circulation is weaker during the day, it can show up in the morning. That is why men over 50 need to stop thinking of performance as one isolated problem. Performance is often a reflection of total body health. Your circulation, your heart, your metabolism, your nervous system, your hormones, your sleep, your lifestyle, everything is connected. And once you understand that, you stop asking, how do I fix this one symptom? And you start asking a better question, how do I support the system that controls this? That is where real change begins. Education. Blood flow. 5. Let's keep this simple. For healthy blood flow, your body needs flexible blood vessels. It needs good nitric oxide production. It needs healthy blood pressure. It needs stable blood sugar. It needs movement, it needs nutrients, it needs rest, and it needs less inflammation and stress. But after 50, several things can start working against you. First, many men sit too much. Sitting for long periods slows circulation, especially in the lower body. Your legs, hips, pelvis, and core become less active. Blood movement becomes less efficient. Second, many men eat in a way that works against their arteries. Too much sugar, too many fried foods, too many ultra-processed meals, not enough minerals, not enough natural foods, not enough hydration. Third, stress becomes chronic, and chronic stress keeps your body in survival mode. When your body is under stress, blood flow is directed towards survival, not performance. Fourth, sleep gets worse. And poor sleep affects testosterone, blood pressure, recovery, and morning response. Fifth, many men stop training their body, not just lifting weights, not just cardio, but simple daily movement. Walking, stretching, breathing, getting sunlight, using the body the way it was designed to be used. When these things stack up for months or years, the body starts sending signals, and one of those signals may appear in the morning. Story. Identification. 635. Imagine a man named David. David is 56. He works hard. He provides for his family. He does not complain much. He's the kind of man who keeps everything inside. For years, he felt strong. He woke up with energy. He felt confident. He felt like himself. But slowly, things changed. At first, he started waking up tired. Then he noticed he did not feel as motivated. Then his belly got a little bigger. Then he started getting up at night. Then his morning response became weaker. He told himself, it's probably just age. But deep down, it bothered him, not because he wanted to be 25 again, but because he felt like his body was quietly taking something from him, his confidence, his identity, his feeling of being alive. And the mistake David almost made was ignoring the signal. Because when a man ignores the early signs, he often waits until frustration becomes embarrassment, and embarrassment becomes avoidance, and avoidance becomes distance in his relationship. And that is when the problem becomes emotional too. This is why you do not wait, you do not panic, but you pay attention, because the sooner you support your circulation, your energy, and your daily habits, the better chance your body has to respond. CTA 2, Problem Solution, CTA 8, Udaiziru. If this sounds familiar, go to the pinned comment below and look at the natural blood flow support I left there. Again, this is not about promising overnight miracles. This is about giving your body support in the areas many men over 50 neglect: circulation, energy, nutrients, and performance. The link is in the pinned comment and description. Now let's talk about what you can start doing today. Solution 1. Morning walk, 8:30. The first thing is simple. Walk in the morning, not later. Not only when you feel motivated, in the morning. Even 10 to 20 minutes can help your body wake up. Walking activates the legs, it improves circulation, it helps your blood sugar, it supports your heart, it exposes you to natural light. It tells your nervous system the day has started. And for men over 50, this matters more than you think, because your legs are like a second pump for circulation. When you walk, your calves, thighs, and hips help move blood through the body. But when you wake up and immediately sit, then sit at breakfast, then sit in the car, then sit at work, then sit at night, you are teaching your body to be slow. So, tomorrow morning, before coffee, before scrolling, before sitting too long, walk. Start small. Do not make it complicated. Put on your shoes and move. The man who moves blood in the morning gives his body a better chance to perform at night and the next morning. Solution 2. Hydration. Plus minerals, 10 per. Second, hydrate early. Many men wake up dehydrated and do not realize it. They drink coffee first, then more coffee, then maybe soda, then maybe alcohol at night, but water, not enough. And your blood needs fluid balance to move well. So when you wake up, drink water. You can add a small pinch of mineral salt if your doctor has not restricted sodium, or you can simply drink plain water. The point is to stop starting the day dry. Dehydration can make you feel tired, slow, foggy, and weaker. And when your body is underhydrated, circulation does not feel the same. This is such a basic habit that many men dismiss it. But simple does not mean weak. Simple habits repeated daily can change the direction of your health. Solution 3. Food, 11. Third, stop attacking your arteries at breakfast. Many men start the day with foods that spike blood sugar and create heaviness. Sweet cereal, white bread, pastries, processed meats, sugary coffee drinks, heavy fried foods. And then they wonder why they feel tired 2 hours later. A better breakfast for men over 50 should support stable energy, protein, healthy fats, fiber, natural foods, eggs if they work for you, Greek yogurt, avocado, oats, berries, nuts, leafy greens, a clean protein source. The goal is not to follow a perfect diet. The goal is to stop starting every day with a blood sugar crash. Because blood sugar, belly fat, inflammation, and blood flow are connected. If you want better performance, you cannot ignore what you eat every morning. Your breakfast is either supporting your circulation or working against it. Solution 4. Nitric oxide support, 1225. Fourth, support nitric oxide naturally. Nitric oxide is important because it helps blood vessels relax and allows blood to flow more efficiently. Some natural foods may support nitric oxide production: beets, leafy greens, arugula, spinach, celery, pomegranate, citrus fruits, garlic. And movement also helps. Breathing helps. Better sleep helps. Less stress helps. This is why the solution is not one thing. It is a system. You support blood flow from multiple angles. You move, you hydrate, you eat better, you sleep better, you reduce stress, you support your body with the right nutrients. And over time, your body may begin to respond differently. Not because you forced it, but because you gave it what it was missing. CTA 3, Product Aware, CTA 13. 35. And that is exactly why I left the natural support option in the pinned comment. Because most men do not need more random advice. They need a simple next step, something that supports the body while they improve their daily habits. So after this video, click the link in the pinned comment, read what is inside, and see if it fits your situation. Do not wait until the signal gets louder. When your body whispers, that is the best time to listen. Solution 5, stress, nervous system, 1405. Fifth, lower stress before bed. This is one of the most overlooked parts. Men think stress is only mental, but stress changes the body. It affects hormones, it affects sleep, it affects blood pressure, it affects recovery, it affects desire, it affects performance. If you go to bed angry, tense, overstimulated, and scrolling your phone, your nervous system does not recover properly. Your body stays alert. Your sleep becomes lighter. Your morning response can suffer. So tonight, try this. 30 minutes before bed, turn off the loud stimulation. No arguments, no stressful news, no endless scrolling, no heavy meal right before sleep. Dim the lights. Breathe slowly. Let your body know it is safe, because a relaxed body circulates differently than a stressed body. A rested body responds differently than an exhausted body, and a man who protects his sleep protects his performance. Solution 6, strength training, 1530. Sixth, build muscle. After 50, muscle is not just about looking good. Muscle is metabolic protection. Muscle helps blood sugar. Muscle supports testosterone. Muscle improves circulation. Muscle protects your joints. Muscle helps you feel strong again. You do not need to become a bodybuilder. You do not need to train like a 25-year-old, but you do need resistance. Push-ups against a wall, bodyweight squats, resistance bands, light dumbbells, machines at the gym. 2 or 3 times per week can make a difference, because when a man stops using his muscles, his body gets the message, we do not need strength anymore. And when the body loses strength, confidence often follows. So train safely. Start slow. Respect your body, but do not retire your muscles. A man over 50 needs strength more, not less. Deep emotional section, 17. Udirshu. Now let's talk honestly. For many men, this subject is not really about the morning sign. It is about fear. The fear of losing masculinity, the fear of disappointing a partner, the fear of aging, the fear that the best years are behind you, the fear that your body is changing and you do not know how to stop it, and that fear makes men silent. But silence does not solve the problem. Shame does not improve circulation. Avoidance does not increase energy. Pretending nothing is happening does not bring confidence back. The only thing that changes the direction is action. Small, consistent, intelligent action. You do not need to become obsessed. You do not need to panic. You just need to decide that your health still matters. Your energy still matters. Your confidence still matters. Your relationship still matters. Your body is not finished, but it may be asking for a new level of care, and that is not weakness. That is wisdom. Warning signs. Doctor disclaimer, 1835. Now, very important. If you have sudden changes, chest pain, severe shortness of breath, pain, dizziness, or major performance problems that appeared quickly, talk to a qualified healthcare professional. If you have diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, or take medications, do not ignore these signs. This video is educational. It is not a diagnosis, but it is also not something to dismiss, because circulation problems can show up in different ways, and sometimes the body gives small warnings before bigger problems appear. A smart man does not panic. A smart man investigates. A smart man supports his body, and a smart man takes action before the situation controls him. CTA 4, Urgency CTA 1930. So here is what I want you to do after this video. First, click the link in the pinned comment and check the natural support option I left there for men over 50. Second, start the morning routine tomorrow. Walk, hydrate, eat a cleaner breakfast, move your body, support nitric oxide, protect your sleep. And third, pay attention to your body over the next few weeks, not with fear, with awareness. Because once you start listening, you may realize your body has been talking to you for a long time. Recap 2015. Let's recap. If you are over 50 and your morning signal has become weaker, do not immediately assume it is only age. It may be connected to blood flow, and blood flow is influenced by your daily habits. Sitting too much can hurt circulation. Poor sleep can hurt recovery. Stress can affect performance. Bad breakfast choices can affect energy. Dehydration can make you feel weaker. Lack of movement can slow your body down. And ignoring the early signs can make the problem more frustrating later. But the good news is this: your body can respond when you start supporting it. Not instantly, not magically, but consistently. Walking in the morning, drinking water, eating better, training your muscles, sleeping deeper, reducing stress, supporting circulation naturally. These are not complicated things, but they are powerful when repeated. Final emotional push, 2130. The worst thing a man over 50 can do is accept decline without questioning it. Yes, age changes the body, but age does not mean you stop caring. Age does not mean you stop improving. Age does not mean you stop feeling alive. Many men lose energy not because they are old, but because they stopped doing the things that keep the body strong. And the morning sign we talked about today may be your reminder. Not a reason to feel ashamed. A reminder, a signal, a wake-up call. Your body is saying, pay attention, move again, support me, stop ignoring me. And if you listen now, you may be able to change the direction, because confidence after 50 does not come from pretending nothing changed. It comes from taking control of what you can change. Final CTA, 2230. So before you leave, go to the pinned comment below. I left the link there for the natural blood flow support option for men over 50. Take a look at it today. Because the men who wait usually wait until the problem becomes louder, but the men who act early give themselves a better chance. Also, if this video helped you, subscribe to the channel, because here we talk about men's health after 50 in a simple, honest, and practical way. And remember, your body is not betraying you. It is communicating with you. The question is, are you going to ignore the warning? Or are you going to respond? Click the link in the pinned comment, support your circulation, and start tomorrow morning differently. Your next chapter can still be stronger than you think.